Okay, welcome back to the game, and last time we finished clearing up the Harmondale Castle from goblins. I think I want to discuss things with Miss Hairbro, who, according to the journal fragment we found, will be allied with the goblins.
Hello.
Traitor! What? You wouldn't believe this fabrication, would you? I would never dream of sabotaging your rule here. Gah! Prepare to die!
It doesn't even hurt.
And the traitor's dead.
Ha!
Goblins have a long-range attack, so be a bit careful.
It doesn't even piece of cake.
Goblin Lord. A Goblin Lord can be very dangerous for us.
Ha!
It's not an overwhelming opponent. It just isn't total piece of crap like the current opponents. And again, we have to keep in mind that we have no armor. That's an ally. Have to be careful not to hit him.
It doesn't even hurt.
Yes, it does.
That was too easy.
It doesn't even hurt.
We're taking way too much damage. We can handle maybe 4 or 5 hits and we could be dead. So that's yeah. We need to get enough money to buy armor skills and armors. I'm not too concerned about what the armor will be, just as long as it's something. That's a fortress. You have to be careful where to go there. So if it soon shoots at us, we are dead.
Ow!
That was too easy.
There were goblins. 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 I don't want to be too close there.
Ow!
Yeah,
Piece of cake.
Goblin Lord isn't exactly a powerful monster, but still, it's potential trouble.
It doesn't even hurt. It doesn't even hurt. Ow!
No, no, no.
Ow!
Yeah, we can't. That's better. Now we can't see any enemies around. We're in control of the fortress.
This is worthless.
Yeah, it is. Fragments of Soldier's Diary.
This is
Right.
worthless.
Let's take a look. Can't hold on much longer. The goblins have received assistance from some large flying creature, and they began falling from the sky soon after we took the fort. I don't think we are going to survive much longer. I'm going to miss my wife and family. Think there's any particular point getting it out of there though.
Ow!
We control the fortress now. That wasn't that painful. The fortress stopped firing randomly. It's safe to go looting. Nice bit of gold. We can definitely afford to buy the armor skills now. They're probably 500 per skill, and one of us already has a leather skill, and he'll be using it probably throughout the game. That's the monk. Everyone else needs a skill though. Chain or plate? I don't think we can buy all those skills here in Harmondale. I have to start traveling somewhere else. And I'll doubt we'll clear this place. That's dangerous. If the fireball that this fortress shoots explodes in our face, we'll also take quite a bit of damage. Don't want to hit those sparks.
Ow!
And the game crashed on us. Not quite sure at what point we saved. Yeah, we loot this, but we didn't go and loot the bodies, so I think I'll just loot the bodies this time and start exploring, and instead of fighting near this fortress anymore. It's not that it's a bad idea, we certainly could use the money. But when you do things, exploration, things like that, you save the game in a natural
It doesn't
way.
even hurt.
So there's little worry about losing
Piece of cake!
progress.
Ow!
Almost lost the cleric. There's a few enemies already.
It doesn't even hurt.
Yeah, you're about to die and it doesn't even hurt. That's fantastic. Cleric is unconscious.
Ow!
More incoming. That's wonderful. That is wonderful. No, they're normal goblins, so we should be able to take care of them. We lost our healer. Luckily only to unconsciousness. It's not bad. It's easy to recover from.
Ow!
But we will be withdrawing. You need the body magic too and the heal spell. So we can, if the cleric falls unconscious, we have someone to revive him. So he can, Dana is a her, so she can continue healing. I'd say it's a higher priority than the armors. Where's the Guild of Body? Is that the Guild of Body? It's an
The
adept.
Guild of the Body welcomes you.
Skill cost is a lot. Half our money. And yeah, the problem here is this is an adept guild, so the prices are also at adept guild level. I think for the moment we'll just spend a little bit of cash to revive her. She's at -8 hit points. She have an endurance of 30. We probably have in potions. Yeah. That's a good investment because it's the cheapest way to do these things.
Success. Perfect. Let's make more. Success. Perfect. Success.
We want shield skills, armor skills, things like that. And we need to rest. Okay, what kind
See
of
anything you want?
chain? Yeah. Chain. No. Chain. I'll bought chain to everyone that can have chain, and we'll buy shields for these two.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, now we are a bit better shielded. I don't think we have that many chain armors. No, we don't. We'll put the first one on the cleric, but so her survivability goes up a bit. Paladin hasn't been in any danger in any point of time.
This is worthless.
Yeah, still better than what you have. A cloak. And a funny hat. 20 more funny hats. Lovely. They're absolutely beautiful. We can safely sell off all the rest of this
See
stuff.
anything you want?
We could squeeze out a little bit more money by selling on the correct characters.
Thanks a lot.
I'm not that
Need a
interested.
new weapon?
Having spare weapons isn't a bad idea in this game. Sometimes things break. If you don't have a spare weapon, what are you gonna do? Gonna do anything. Ooh, 11 saber. Have a cutlass. I'm not gonna go buy weapons at this point when we have much more important things we need to buy.
Thanks. Come again.
Does everyone have even learning skills?
Welcome to the Fire Guild.
Where would you
The
learn
Guild
learning?
of the Spirit welcomes you.
It's easier to find out this way. Learning, learning, learning. Everyone has learning. That's wonderful. Need 2 more chainmails. I think her armor will be plate mail. Because expert level chain isn't that amazing. That's a master level leather armor, which is fine. Grandmaster level chain. Expert level chain. One of these guys needs plate armor. I'm not sure which. It's not gonna... Staring at the screen won't help me decide what to do. But you'll be getting chain. And bow. Mostly chain. You, on the other hand, will get shield at least. We definitely could use the body magic at expert level 2. Well, shield. Grandmaster. Protection as per shield spell. I have no idea what that does. Mace and shield grandmaster. Yeah, I'm not quite sure which to invest in. He might not be able to get played to a high level. But I'm pretty sure either the cleric or the paladin has to get it to master level, because knight will get it to grandmaster. So who will get it to master then? Certainly not a monk, not a thief, not a druid. God knows, not a druid, not a ranger. Maybe ranger, but I think it's much more likely a ranger gets the chain master, while another one of these guys will get the blade master. I'd have to take a guess. I'd take paladin, and we'll leave chainmail to the priest. We'll see. Save. Yeah, we do need rest.
Come in, come in.
We have food for 40, or not 14, 12 days. And we can only buy food to fill that 6 days worth of food, so it doesn't mean it'll add to 6 days. It means, yeah, your packs are already full. It means value 6 days. So this is a very bad pack. You can basically travel to a next map. Traveling between maps isn't fluid, so it'll usually take something like 3 to 5 days to travel between maps. This means you have to immediately go and buy food.
Enjoy your stay.
It's lovely. Buggy map. Let's continue. He'll take that. Well, let's look at the signpost. But to Armandale, east and south to Barrow Downs. We do need to go there, at least talk to the king, see what he thinks of our request. Not sure how I'm gonna pay him with my 800 gold. Is he even interested in taking the job?
Disarmed
loot,
it.
and it was a trap box.
This is worthless.
Yes, it is.
This is worthless.
Yes, it is.
It's disarmed. This is worthless.
Yes,
This is
piece
worthless.
of crap. It's not actually worthless. It's just bad. But the thing is, your weapons are worse than bad. 2d4 versus 2d5. Anyone who's played any kind of role-playing game will be familiar with the dice system, counting damage. It's how many times you throw how many sided dice. So in both cases you want as large value as possible. You could say it's the number value times the number value as the potential maximum damage you'll take. The first number times 1 will be the minimum value you'll take. After that comes the pluses. That will always add to your bonus damage, no matter how badly you get the dice throw. Other than that, the better the weapon usually is, the larger the bonus damage is. So even if you wouldn't know how the damage system works, you could get a good rough estimate which weapon is better than the previous one. We have a teacher.
Greetings.
Chimney sweep. I think that's luck. Tinker, duper. I don't know what many of those do. Bartholomew Hume. Hello, I'm Bartholomew Hume, master of this monastery. Is there something I can help you with? Initiate. It is normal for novice monks to ask for the path of enlightenment. I shall tell you of the path, though the journey is yours to make. In the Barrow Downs is a series of tombs, one of which was constructed on a site of great natural power. You will know the right barrow because it is different from the rest. Reach this barrow and meditate by the water, and your promotion to initiate will be complete. So reach a certain place in the Barrow Downs, and our monk will get his first promotion. Find guild membership. Bounty hunting. Anyone needing to earn some spare cash can visit a town hall in any major city to pick up a bounty hunting assignment. City councils are always fearful of the latest man-eating monster, or bandit, or mad wizard, and set bounties on the creature that is bothering them the most this month. There's no rhyme or reason to their choices, so don't try to figure it out. They often pay quite well. There's a certain rhythm to this game. At first you'll just try to get money, get skills, get experience. But after a short while of that, the first real set of quests will be trying to get the first promotion to everyone. Even if you'll do them on all classes, even those that you don't have in your party, because you'll still can do the quest, and they're usually quite good experience if you finish them. Priority will naturally be the ones that are in our group, but we'll try to do everything. Eileen Farswell. Water Guild membership? Yes, thank you. Trading. Many traders all over Erathia hire out travelers to deliver their goods. If you are ever in need of some extra coin, try finding one of these merchants and make a delivery for them. First Guild membership? Stone City. People say dwarves live in the barren lands south of Harmondale, but that's not exactly true. They live under them. Look for their front gate in the center of Paradise where the three bridges meet. Yeah, this is the trading thing. You can buy arrowheads here and sell Tolarian wood here. We have neither, but we have no idea where to take those arrowheads. And it's not exactly a quick way to make money. It would be if you have the sorcerer, because he has the teleportation spells. So you can just buy somewhere, teleport to the other, sell there, go buy, go sell, go buy, go sell. So it's you can pretty much make infinite amounts of money if you want to. Again, another great reason with the standard default party, sorcerer. I would say it's probably the most powerful class in the entire game. If you solo with a sorcerer, you should have little difficulties finishing the game. Earth Magic Expert. Tolarian Forest. Master of Earth Magic. Rebellions. Rebellions here in Harmondale are rare, but we've had a couple of big ones. Most of the time lords here don't last long enough to rebel against, but they've been some wicked ones. Not that I think you're wicked, my lords. You better not. Oh, I've got you. We'll probably go the evil route. Yeah, because we need the monk to be the evil version. He has a different skill set than the good one. That's basically my only reasoning for it. Otherwise, getting the monk wouldn't be that great of an idea. I would have taken the knight over it. Perception expert. Master Perception, Elven City of Pierpont. Pierpont. Raven the Hunter. Identify monster, Grandmaster. If there ever was a useless skill in this game, that's one of them. Maybe it's in one of the other Might and Magic games. It's because you don't have if you had on the Grandmaster level and 100% chance to succeed in identifying the monsters, seeing all their stats, resist and weaknesses, then I would consider it a worthwhile skill to have. But even if you train to Grandmaster, you can easily fail at identifying really the tough monsters that you really want to get more info on. So I usually ignore that. If you absolutely must know, check some online guide on the monsters, or just try out a few things and see what works the best. Vindcliff Caves. Throw a fireball, throw some kind of ice spell, or throw a lightning bolt. See if some of them don't do any damage, you know it's immune. If they do very little damage compared to normal, you know they have high resist. Things like that. You don't need to see the exact values to know what's going on. It does, yeah, and you can see hit points by just right-clicking on a target. At least the hit point bar, you don't know the exact hit point count. Vindcliff Caves. Ways outside of Harmondale, there's a cave system that's always been the home of bandits, monsters, and other ne'er-do-wells. They're called the Whitecliff Caves. If you're ever robbed or are looking for some evildoers to punish, all you got to do is go up there. You'll find a fight for sure. That's where we need to go. The missing person is reported to be the Sword Grandmaster. Axe Expert. Stone City has the Master, that's not unsurprising. Might as well try to clear these roads, if nothing else. We'll go to the White Cliff Caves. We need the experience levels anyway, so we can handle the more difficult areas and enemies. And so get access to the skill points needed to get better spells. We need to buy heroism, no matter what it costs. Otherwise, that's the biggest buff to our team we'll likely see in a long
That's
time.
too easy. That's too easy.
Quite a collection of what? Ah, that's the single fire.
That's too easy.
It doesn't even hurt.
That was too easy.
Yeah, wasn't too hard. And the way to White Cliff Cave is pretty much clear. There are some goblins there. One of them is down there. No, it's on the bridge.
Ow!
We could explore a little bit further. There's probably some loot there. I think we'll clear up the White Cliff Caves. These caves are the traditional hideout of goblins and bandits. Whatever lives there now doesn't make the place smell too good. What could be the harm in going here?
Suppose there's any gold in there?
I like the way you think. We used a scroll. It's a more powerful lighting spell and or a version of it, and probably lasts a lot longer. That's why we did it. Troglodytes.
Ah, what a scratch.
They're much better than goblins, but not. The difference isn't that meaningful. They're more durable. That's about it.
Ow! Ow! It doesn't even hurt.
Drones seems to be the weakest ones.
That's rubbish.
Yes, but it's a chainmail. Rubbish chainmail though. They say a few things, and I think it's based on the item value, so it's not based on item usefulness
what a
or everything
scratch.
like that.
Ow!
Even great items can get its rubbish evaluation if the item value isn't that high. It basically says to everyone it's rubbish because we're getting the weakest versions of every armor, every weapon, so naturally it's all rubbish. I think we'll use a scroll of Wizard's Eye.
Do you think we could really use this?
Do you think we could really use this?
You can see items, a better version than weakened class. You have to be careful here though. Even when the monsters are weak, there might be strength to them. We can get ore from them if we click it, but we can also get damage because the wall will crumble. It won't actually move, we'll just take damage from it. That's the crumbling. We need to buff ourselves. We have very low skill value, so none of our spells will have a high duration.
This is worthless.
Quite. A blue troglodyte. No, it's not a blue. Well, it is, but it's a queen. Yeah, it's the worst one, definitely. There's a drone, a soldier, and a queen. Still quite a bit of loot items left.
This is worthless.
Yes, it is. Okay.
That's rubbish.
Ah, I disarmed it. This is worthless. This is worthless.
Well, and saber.
This is worthless.
Need to get out.
It doesn't even hurt.
This is worthless.
Those slimes are immune to physical damage. You need spells to kill them. Okay. Archomage deck. That's, I guess, the guy's brother. Not that. Remains of a journal. Remains of a journal. Studies in the game of Archomage have turned up the following observations. How can you choose to win the game should be based on the victory conditions. If the towers start small, you stand a good chance of destroying your opponent's tower. If the towers or walls start large, you should concentrate on your own tower. If the towers or walls start large, you need a huge tower to win. Resource victory might be more easily obtainable. Also note that red cards tend to focus on your walls, blue cards focus on your tower, green cards focus on your offense. Keep this in mind when choosing whether to emphasize carries, magic, or zoos. I've noticed a prevailing trend in the thinking of most Archomage players that would provide an edge against them. If they start to play blue cards, you can counter that with technically, that's a solid advice. In practice, it's not really. It's a very typical card battle game, Archomage, and playing a lot of it, it's also a quest. The problem really is with the game that you can't build your own decks, and that makes certain strategies very bad, and that strategy usually is trying to focusing on offense. And the reason being exactly you can't make your own decks. So here's the problem. You got three basic colors, red, blue and green. Red is wall, blue is tower, green is offense. So tower is basically your life. Wall is your shield, so it'll get drained before your life, meaning tower. And the offense is pretty self-explanatory. And there's the problem. Because the decks are random, you have 1 in 3 chance of getting a green card versus the 2 in 3 to get something other wall or
Too easy.
tower cards which are totally useless in attacking. So you can't rely on... The chances are against you that you'll ever be able to overcome the enemy's ability
It's
to
disarmed.
build his defenses. Two things will happen if you focus on attack. Either you don't get the green cards you want, so it'll fizzle out quite quickly after a good start maybe. Other is the opponent may get good building cards, so they can quite easily outweigh your attack. They will very easily keep up with it, so you're struggling to make any headway, and if you don't get a constant stream of green cards, you can't do anything. Which means you are fudged. You basically wasted a lot of time and achieved nothing. Which is naturally a huge goddamn problem. It's a... Attacking strategies are very... It's a huge gamble. I guess that's the best way to put it. Either might work, but in most likelihood it won't. So tower or resource victory is your best bet if you want a reliable
That's rubbish.
reliable victory. Again, it is chance based, so you might not even get that, because you might not get any tower cards. You might have huge chunk of resources to build tower, but you haven't seen a actual blue card that would help you upgrade your tower, a single one of them, so it's all wasted. And that's why the game is crap. Because it's not build your own tech to fight against other opponents' tech, so you can balance the card based on the strategy you want, and you have a proper amount of resource cards compared to the actual cards where you can do something. But since you can't do that, yeah, it's a dice roll what will happen. You can increase your chances of victory. It's not totally hopeless, but you can't make a good deck, so you have a strong chance of winning against most opponents or things like that. You'll just have to retry.
I disarmed it. This is worthless.
Yes, it is. Well, the Archmage will come up because it's a quest, and it's a good quest to do. You get quite a bit of easy money
I
from it.
disarmed it. It's disarmed.
Both in playing the game and both in the reward you'll get.
It doesn't even hurt. Do we really need another weak item?
You don't. The slimes will kill them. Actually, it's a very good idea to put the slimes here. It teaches you very early. That you might engage opponents that you can't harm at all if you focus too heavily on magic or too heavily on melee.
Ah, but a scratch.
They aren't very powerful, those slimes. There's more powerful versions of them. The green slime is not a huge deal. We could easily kill it with our wands.
I think it's time.
Now time to leave. We'll do a little bit of exploration in this direction while we're at it. There's items here. items interstay. Usually such items will be reagents, but not always.
Piece of cake!
You can't rely on them. They might
That's
be
too easy.
piles of gold, magical items, magical ore that you can forge into items. Forging items from ore isn't a skill.
Let's look for a more interesting fight.
All you need is the ore and you can do it for free. But what is really required is find a person who can turn ores into something. After you have that, you just need the ore and you're set.
That's too easy.
Definitely worthwhile coming here. We have 9,000 gold. Not a small number anymore. After a few spells and
It doesn't even hurt.
Let's look for a more
spells and a
It
few
doesn't even
skills,
hurt.
it'll be back to 0 again. That's not too much of a problem. If we die, we'll lose the money anyway. Might as well invest it in something good. There's a buddy there. So what are... oh, a fork.
That's rubbish.
Right it.
That's rubbish.
Is rubbish. No arguing there.
That's rubbish.
That is rubbish. A who's? We'll visit the who's. See who lives there. Or maybe it's a shrine. No, it's a house. Arbiter. How are you doing, my lords? I'm Judge Grey. I have the unusual job of arbitrating disputes between warrior nations. The position has its rewards, but you'll never hear the people you're helping thank you. I always know I'm doing the right thing when both sides are angry with me at once. A hint? If there's one piece of advice I could give you, it would be to fix your castle. I don't know how you're going to find the gold and workers to do it, as only wealthy nobles and kings can afford such large-scale projects. I suppose it's the old chicken and egg question. You must appear noble to gain wealth and respect, but you must have wealth and respect in order to appear noble. In any event, if you expect to be Lord of Harmondale for more than a few months, you need to find a way to prove you're not just lucky peasants. You must prove that you're fit to rule. Hey, I lost it? Never had it. I think that is if you lose some plot critical items, you can come here and click it and it'll give it to you. Okay. Oh, that's a shrine. Altar. You pray, nothing happens. I'm guessing that's the entrance slash exit from the land of the giants. There's something that triggers it. I don't know what it is. And it's probably a good thing. There's nothing but death waiting for me there. So, we did complete a quest. Return that, do some leveling up. I'm trying to clear out the road to
Bring on
the
the business
edge
hour.
of the map. I'm not really interested in trying to kill every goblin there is here. But since we aren't some kind of mages, we have to use some kind of transport or just
Let's
walk
look for
to
a more
other maps.
interesting fight.
Transport would include ships, stables, and oh god, there's a ton of them here.
It doesn't even hurt. It doesn't even hurt.
Yes, it hurts. Is that why you're below half health?
It doesn't even hurt. Ow!
Okay, we can handle goblins without too many problems at this point. Ah. A little bit of equipment upgrades goes a long way. Still quite a lot of people here. Yeah, these are nothing to do with the road, so why are they here?
Ow! Ow!
Ah, it's an obelisk. That's why they're
Let's look
here.
for a more interesting fight.
Obelisk is a hidden treasure. You have to find all of them across the world to get access to them.
It's disarmed.
A little bit of more gold. Baby,
This is worthless.
we're sort of rich now.
This is worthless.
Oh, but that's you get a string of letters. They don't make any sense on their own. You combine them with the letters you get from the other
That's
obelisks,
too easy.
and that's where you get the solution to
It
the
doesn't even
riddle.
hurt.
Where's the location of the treasure? I don't think you can even
It
find it
doesn't even hurt.
or
That's
gain
too
access
easy.
to it until you find all the obelisks. After you have them all, it'll appear and become available to you. Ah, that wasn't too bad. A little bit of extra gold, a little bit of extra experience, and we'll be raising our levels. Going to the city, raising levels. Like that. Want to see where this leads though. There's more goblins here. Weaker ones though.
Ow!
I don't think we have to do anything.
It doesn't even hurt.
Ooh, yes, we have to.
Ow!
You know, they hate the healer. Can't really blame them. It's a smart thing to target. "5 days to travel to the Tolarian Forest." You don't have to. If you visit the north edge of the screen, that same text will pop up. You don't absolutely have to go by the road. So, if that's the Tolarian Forest, that's the elves. That's Barrow Downs, that's dwarves, so that has to be the humans, which means Erathia, I think. So what's that then? It might not be nothing, there is a limit to where you can go. actually there has to be, and it looks very hard to get to anyway, so I don't think I'll even try. We'll finish up the missing person quest, sell a crap, buy skills, and then I think we'll go to Erathia first. We have a quest there. The merchant's signet ring to recover.
See anything you want?
Just build
This
better
is worthless.
helm.
That's rubbish.
Rubbish. Rubbish, I say. We have to take a little
Thanks a
bit of a
lot.
look at our actual inventory items. Boots. Have a... everyone has a ridiculous looking helmet. That's cool. Do you have a... don't even have a glove or gauntlet? No, no, no. Look at the items again. Anything worthwhile? Nothing really. So there's the cloaks. Rubbish cloaks, but still cloaks.
See anything you want?
Sell. Sell and that's
Thanks
it.
a lot.
Need a new weapon?
Just sell everything. Sell that.
Thanks. Coming.
Oh yeah. Boot, hat and a sword, no clothing,
Need a new weapon?
well no armor. Yeah, no point buying these weapon skills. Buy standard, buy special.
Thanks. Come again.
We do need that
See anything
That-
you want?
special armor. Chainmail of some kind. You're not selling anything. Yeah, leather won't be an option.
Rotten hell, you penny-pinching
Isn't
miser.
that typical?
Rot in hell, you penny pinching miser. Yeah, we have more than 10,000 gold and we didn't spend anything at the store. So that's why they comment.
Need a new weapon? Thanks for nothing, moneybags.
The nerve.
Thanks for nothing, moneybags. I love those.
Can I help you with anything? Huh.
Yeah, he
Can
did.
I help
Well,
you with
the
anything?
nerve.
Didn't really say anything. We do need a repair item, but I'm not sure how. Yeah, it would be easy to just save, buy the skills, and load. See how far we can train them and load. But again, it's not what we're about. Just gonna have to buy for all. That's what's gonna happen for most skills. Yeah, sell. Sell. We'll have to throw away that wealthy hat. It's a duplicate quest item basically. We won't ever get rid of it. We can't sell it. You can't sell quest items. So we'll just have to dump it.
Thanks. Come again.
Can I help you?
That's a bank. It's a good idea to start depositing money there. Don't really want to. Not now.
Hi, how are you?
Identify monster. Actually, I don't want to even buy the skill because the character will... Every time I look at a character like this, or a target, the characters that has the monster identifying skill will feel the need of comment on what he sees somehow, and it can get extremely annoying. It might not. Sometimes the comments are amusing, but again, you don't know until you've done it, so after that it's too late to regret your decision.
Need some training?
The bodybuilding, we'll buy that to everyone if we can. Arms master, bodybuilding, yeah. Bodybuilding means extra hit points, so even if you don't plan on training it, buy it anyway. It's a little bit of money for a little bit of extra hit points, yeah. The cleric will not be training it at all, but he got a few extra hit points from it. Only spend a little bit of money. And we to buy the skills.
Welcome to the Fire Guild. The Guild of the Spirit welcomes you.
Mutation, yep. Yep. Spirit. We could probably get heroism, but cheaper. But again,
That is going to be useful.
yes, it is. It means that we can finally start engaging enemies at close range without...
It's closed.
Ah, crap. I want to buy a few more spell ability skills on our characters before leaving. We can do that quite easily by simply training.
It's closed.
We'll wait for
It's closed.
6 AM. Yeah, wait until dawn. We're tired. It does have a negative effect on you. And if you all become weak. You'll do minimum damage in combat when you're weak, so it's a terrible condition to have. If you stay awake without sleeping for long enough, your characters become mad, and a short time after that they'll die. So sleep.
It's closed.
Closed.
Need some training?
They automatically rest when we train.
That's the ticket. That's the ticket. That's the ticket. That's the ticket. That's the ticket.
There's a good chance that the goblins have respawned. The time varies. It's usually not as fast as in the Emerald Islands.
Welcome to the Water Guild.
Now we can learn this.
Oh, that'll be useful.
It'll waken our characters from sleep.
Welcome to the Air Guild.
Not too interested in damage spells or things like that for the archer at the
The
moment.
Guild of the Body welcomes
He
you.
simply sucks at it too much. But spell heal.
Ah, good. When do we use it? The spell is ready.
Your main purpose of that spell is to heal the healer.
The Guild of the Mind welcomes you.
Pathway, mind resistance, remove fear.
I learned it.
Learn it! Yes, you did! Okay, we have so little money at this point that I won't be buying anything anymore. I'll finish up the quest of the missing person. We'll get to keep the Archomage deck as a reward. So it could be considered as a punishment. Dead! Oh dear! Those are certainly his cards though. I don't want the cards. You can have them. That game has cost me enough now. Oh, poor Elron. I have a little money you can keep for your help, and thank you for finding out what happened to Elron. We got about 800. I seem to recall there was some expert, unarmed, and even leather trainer here. What's there? Expert staff, expert leather. Remove the recovery penalty. Recovery penalty eliminated. We could use the one arm to skill added to damage. I could use Body Magic Expert too. Use a lot of things. We want Alchemy to Expert level. I'm not too keen about Master or Grandmaster level. Black potions are very powerful, but you can also buy them from time to time. So yeah, I'm not quite sure what to do. Let's look at the layer learnings. Yeah, you're not gonna put any points in there. You will. So will you. And so will you. We can triple the effects of skills. That's 40. Yeah, that's a significant boost learning. Although I'm not sure I will be investing them in them. At least not for some time. I won't. To level up faster. So it's not a bad place to invest, but at the moment we'll need those few skills to expert as soon as possible. We're still lacking in gold severely. Guess that can't be helped. Yeah, we need to go to Erathia now.
Traveling today?
2 days to Larian Forest. It's not a bad place to go. You might as well go there. It's 2 days, and we'll have to visit there anyway soon. So to Larian Forest it is.
The coach leaves right away.